Hey guys, it's Kip from Famous by Friday Pickleball. Got a brand new paddle to review, the new Joola Persius 4. You think that some of the Joola paddles in the past, some have worked really well, the 3S, some have worked maybe too well. The TA15 that was on the USAAP approved list and then it was taken off. Joola had taken a 16 millimeter core, crushed it down to 15 millimeters, so it came in core crushed, came in really hot, and the ball just shot off of there. So it was eventually taken off the approved list, and now they've come out with the new Persius 4. So what's different about this paddle? It's got the 16 millimeter poly. They call it the propulsion core. So it is Gen 3 thermoformed with the EPA foam around the edges up here that creates the hyper edge wall that allows the ball to trampoline off and really throw really well. We've come to know and love that from Joola. It's a great product and really does well. What's different about this, they're calling it the Tech Flex. It's a vibration dampener that's down here in the throw of the paddle at kind of 5 and 7 o'clock position. It's a vibration dampener. I believe it's a gel. I don't believe it's foam. I believe it's a gel. It's down here, kind of in this position that Joola says will give it more stability on off-center hits and increase the sweet spot. Now, think of it as adding lead tape down here. It does the same thing. It makes the sweet spot bigger, drags it down a little bit, gives you more stability, more mass, more plow through, increases the twist weight, which means the sweet spot gets bigger. So they've essentially added lead tape, only added it as a vibration dampener down here in the throat. Should be kind of cool, should be very soft, plush ride. It does add a little bit of weight. This paddle comes in at 8.4 ounces right out of the box. So that right there just added a little bit of weight, but it also made it more evenly balanced and it's not cumbersome at all. The surface is the carbon friction surface. It's been on Joola paddles for quite some time, so no difference there. So should have good spin, nice dwell time, and good feel. This paddle is 16.5 inches long, 7.5 inches wide, 5.5 inch long grip with a 4.25 inch circumference. Very excited to try this, see what Joola's come up with next, and see what has come of Joola. They've tried new things, and like I said, some worked, some maybe worked too well. So excited to see if they got it really, really nice with this paddle. All right, headed out to the courts right now. Hope you're going to be there. We'll try this out together. The new Joola Persius 4. All right, guys, I'll be back. See that again. All right, guys, gonna go off the target with the new Joola Persius. It's got good depth, good easy depth. Yeah, good easy depth there. Try that again. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's nice. Nice. You don't normally think of the Joola of having great accuracy. This is more of an accuracy paddle than a power paddle, I think. All right, guys, gonna spin a couple here. Good straight line accuracy. Let's see what it'll spin. They got a helicopter coming right over the top of me. All right. Oh, good spin. I didn't really try and jump on that, but it had really good spin. Oh, that's really nice. Really nice spin. Really controllable spin. Very nice. Hey guys, back. Just spent the last few weeks getting to know the new Joola Persius 4. I want to touch on something. In the opener, I said that, well, I kind of guessed. I just got the paddle in, didn't really know. I guessed that it might be some gel down here in the 5 and 7 o'clock positions. It is not. It's just a different density of foam that they put in, a different density than the EVA foam they put around the perimeter, but just a different density of foam that they put in 5 to 7 o'clock positions. I wanted to clear that up, but I just guessed right off. I know some paddles had tried gel in the past for vibration dampening. I think Rogue was a paddle maybe that tried that, and then a couple of others. So I kind of guessed that might have been what Joola did, but no, it's just a different density of foam. I wanted to clear that up before I got comments on that because it was wrong. All right, guys, let me talk about the performance attributes of this paddle. But I'm going to start out with, if you had the TA15 and expected this to be kind of another version of that Chaos, it is not. And that might be a good thing, and kind of is a good thing. It's just not. If you thought you were going to get, you had that paddle, and you thought, man, I'm going to get this paddle, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be a lot of chaos. It's really not. It's a little toned down, or a lot toned down, honestly, to what the TA15 was. And I'm just doing that comparison because they kind of got lumped into one another, and they almost look similar. They kind of got there together, and there's some of the more recent releases from Joola. Let me bounce through all the performance attributes here and kind of touch on the thing that surprised me the most, and it's power. Let's talk about power. I always go with power first. My normal service speed is 48 to 50. The service speed on this paddle was 47.2. That's lower than average. Once again, I compare it to the TA15 that was Ultimate Chaos. This paddle is not a power paddle. Yes, it's got enough power. If you provide your own power, it's got enough. It's not the end of the world, but it is below average on power. And that shocked me. It didn't just surprise me, that shocked me. 47.2. Accuracy, control, and consistency. The accuracy is there. The control is there. But with like all Gen 3 paddles, sometimes the consistency, sometimes the ball gets thrown a little harder than other times. The consistency, there's a little chaos there. But once you get used to it, once you start using it, it's not that bad. You kind of get... Once again, with Gen 3 paddles, there's the break-in period, the performance period, and then the breakdown period. Once you get through the break-in period and get used to hitting it a little bit, the consistency will come, but there are going to be the occasional shots that you think, wow, that went much different than I thought it was going to. That's just part of the Gen 3 experience a little bit, and the Perseus 4 definitely has that. Spin-wise, great spin. We expect that from Gen 3 paddles. The dwell time is awesome. The ball stays on there quite a little while, and the spin is very, very, very nice off this paddle. The feedback and feel, very comfortable, very plush, not harsh at all. Going to be very easy on your arm. It's not going to cause tennis elbow because it's just not harsh. It's a nice plush ride. The ball stays on there a long time, and it isn't very jarring at all. Good defense to offense, really nice. Get this paddle down, dig some trash, knock that ball back in the non-volley zone, or drive the snot out. Whatever you want to do, It's available on the Perseus 4. You can do either one of those things and do it very well. Same thing, topspin, backspin, whatever you want to do, you can do it. It's there. It's available all the time. Even though this paddle is 8.4 ounces, like I said in the opener, the perimeter weighting kind of drags it down, and it's really evenly balanced, so it's quick at the net, very easy to maneuver, and you can just, block with ease and attack with ease, roll volley with ease, whatever you want to do. This paddle is also customizable. If you want to drag that, if you want to even put more weight down here, you don't really need to because the weight's already down there. But you could add some weight different places. Really try, and the experience is going to get better. Although this paddle really performs well at the 8.4 ounce level, and you really don't need to do much to it. I like this paddle. It's not for me, just because it's not a power paddle and the consistency's not outstanding. I could play with it, but it's going to be very popular. I'm going to say that. You're going to see this paddle a lot. You're going to see a lot of players using it, but for me, it's a little lacking in a few areas. I'm going to go back to in my golf days. If you had let's say a TaylorMade driver from 2024 or 2023, and then they came out with a new TaylorMade driver for 2025, you don't need to get that new driver. There's not that much difference. These Joola paddles are coming out so fast that if you've got one of the later versions of Joola, all the ones that came out, the 3S, is that what that was? Those are all great paddles. There's no reason to rush out and get this one. I know the TA15 got delisted, so people are searching for something else and they grab this. It doesn't improve on anything that Joola's done recently, and maybe that's what I'm judging it by. It just hasn't really improved on those. And there's a lot of other good paddles there. I believe the price point on this is $279 US. There's a lot of paddles to choose from, and this paddle is not a wow paddle where you're just going to go, wow, it does this so well. Yeah, yes, it does a lot of things really good, but there's not that wow factor in any area at all. I might get a little pushback on this because I know this is a popular paddle, and I just said I could play with it anytime. It's just, after what Joola's done in the past, I'm a little surprised at this. Now, did they need a control-oriented paddle? Maybe a little, and this kind of is. And they couldn't go any more power than they've already got in a lot of areas. So maybe this is just a nice, another area. Everybody's got control paddles, power paddles, all-court paddles, whatever. And this is maybe just their all-court control paddle. This is going to fit a lot of people's game. I'm anxious to hear if it fits yours, what you think of this paddle. It's not bad. It's just there's no big wow moment with this paddle like like you kind of maybe expected a little bit from Joola. So, all right, guys, hit like, hit subscribe. I would love to hear your comments on this. I may get a little pushback on this because I know this is a popular paddle. It's not a bad paddle. I just know it's really popular, so I'm probably going to get a little bit of pushback. But all right, guys, I like the pushback anyway. Get out and play. Summer's here. Get out and play the game we love, and I'll be back with more content soon.